it's interesting in the coaching world. I coach guys with, I know it's an overdone term, but hard deadlines and accountability. That's a big thing that I do. Every now and then I get somebody coming to me with like a porn addiction. I have no clue. Number one, I never had a porn addiction. Porn does nothing for me. And I have no idea how to help a man with that issue. But I know two or three guys that do that for a living. I'm the referral king. I don't pretend that I can deal with every man's issue. But if a guy says, yeah, man, I've been struggling with porn, it's affecting my marriage, I instantly, through the strategy of preeminence, I automatically think of two guys. And then I just start thinking, would he be better with this guy or this guy? And I will give them both numbers. I would say call both of them, have an initial talk with them, like a discovery call kind of thing, and see who you feel you can best work with. And I do that just as a labor of love. I don't never get a cut of anything like that. I'm happy to refer people to someone who is more competent than me. Another area is there's three areas that I don't work with. That's eating disorders, porn addiction, and a past of sexual abuse, as when they were sexually abused as a child. There are people who specialize in helping men get through those issues. I'm just not one of them. So I am the referral king when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I happily endorse other professionals quite regularly who do things that I cannot do.
And that builds your worth too, George, because people see that they can trust you even more. In other words, you recommend somebody to them, they get the help they need, and even though it wasn't you delivering the service, they respect you and it elevates you
Yes.
because you're the one that facilitated it.
Yes.
And you can't be. It's like in digital marketing. I can't know everything about everything. Even after 26 years, you know what it's like to try to keep up with some of
Right.
this stuff? You can. So
Yeah.
I have my people that I refer people to. Hey, no problem. I'm never designing another website in my life now that I have Jonesy. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
You
Right.
know, and I don't want my clients to go anywhere now either. So
Yeah.
you're stuck with us, Dan Jones, like it or not.
Well,
Oh no.
when he did my page, I was expecting a page with like 5 bullet points. That's it. I was expecting a link tree. I was not expecting a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. It was beautiful. It
Oh,
was
we haven't even
beautiful.
scratched the surface yet, bud. We haven't even scratched the surface. That was slapped together in a half hour. By the way, link trees are dumb. If you want to learn how to do it the right way, contact me.
Fantastic. Oh, that's great. That's great. Now, there are traditional methods of growing a small business or a side hustle. Then there's the new methods. Uh, the traditional methods are host beneficiary relationships, endorsements, recommendations, developing a back end, advertising, direct mail, joint ventures, referral systems, telemarketing, direct sales. Those are the old school ways of building a business. Now, we are now living in the new school. I'm not throwing out the old ways. I will just add the new ways, which are YouTube, social media, affiliate marketing, doing webinars, and having conferences. All different ways of building a business. Now, let's go back to number 3, developing a back end. What are the comments on back end? Like, for instance, I'm thinking about second uses of products. If you work in a machine shop, you are obviously machining off many curls of metal as you're grinding down something on a lathe or a CNC machine. And to be able to take those metal shavings and put them in a 55-gallon drum and throw them out is actually a waste of time. Can they make money by taking that barrel or those barrels every day to a recycling center? Or is there another use for them, another profit center for them on the back end? What are your thoughts about that? I've seen companies that provide firewood also sell sawdust rather than looking at it as just something that fills up a dumpster.
I have a landscape company about 4 miles from here, and what they do with the chopped up trees is they sell them as self-service firewood, $10 a cord. And you just go there whenever you want. You pull up at front. They don't have to be open or closed. And it was even in our newspaper because it was one of the owner's kids. He chops it up, stacks it in there. It's the honor system. You take $10, you put it in the tab, the slot, I should say, and there's your firewood. And I'd rather buy it that way rather than from a supermarket or something like that. This is local wood that's, they've used, and you're helping a kid make money and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
there's an example of that with, like you're saying with the CNC, the filings and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the highest, best use? I know there was a friend of mine is in charge of recycling for Wawa. I know a little bit about Wawa, and I've gone to her to Wawa's corporate events where they're celebrating and giving awards, but they have won some kind of recycling award recently because they take their organic waste, old cold cuts or potato chips or bread, and they don't put it in a regular dumpster. They literally separate everything at Wawa. Cardboard goes in one dumpster, glass goes into another, plastic goes into another, organic matter goes into another. And they started a business where they take their organic matter. It's a dumpster that is designed to not attract rats. It's got a filtering system on it, and it is brought somewhere where it is, I don't know what you want to call it, like hydrosonically dried or something to that effect, into fertilizer. So whatever they have organic is done, and I forget the name of it, turned into organic fertilizer.
And in some way that helps them save money too, or they wouldn't be doing it. Or it puts
Correct.
their green credentials at a minimum, which boosts profit anyway. Because people, green is a thing now. Green is a product. Green is,
Yeah.
A marketing tag and so forth.
Yeah.
That's interesting because you're kind of talking about corporate responsibility a little bit there, and you could even reinvest on the back end. And this is kind of a tangent to actually creating revenue, but if you can allocate anything, even time from profits or whatever to some sort of charitable cause, yeah, you're investing in your position, your community standing, and your goodwill rather than direct revenue.
Yeah.
And then
I think that's
as far as opportunities, always in the simplest terms. If you sell a thing, you can offer a service to fix the thing. All right, lawnmower
True.
sales, fix lawnmowers.
Very true.
Cell phone sales, fix cell phones. Car sales, car dealerships. They, most of their recurring revenue is the service department keeps the lights on, whether it's a good month or bad month in car sales. That's
right.
like recession proof.
Right. I like that.
We dive into some of the financing and investor strategies. You can be a bank. You can offer financing through your product or service. If you're positioned right to do it internally, I'm not going to get too specific, but yeah, if you can offer in-house financing terms, there's some more back-end profit right there.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Mandelbaum says waste oil is another example. There's so many uses for waste oil. And when you think about every garage, every truck depot, there's a lot of waste oil that is being put in 55-gallon drums. I have no idea what it's used for, if it's being refined or used for some other purpose. I don't know. But the whole reuse and making money on the back end is a new concept, I would say, in the past 40 years or so. I didn't see a lot of that being done when I was growing up.
Yeah. So Mandelbaum just brought up something similar to what I do, which is software sales and then training, as an example. So in the digital marketing space, we build websites and we host websites. So
Yes.
The hosting is a back end revenue. And we use WordPress for most stuff, which, even the average user can make pretty easy edits to their own WordPress ecosystem
Yes.
without a terribly large amount of knowledge. But we do offer in-depth training if they truly want to do it themselves. So yes, there's the other upsell example right there. Or social media. That's another reason of why conversion chemistry came to be. Is I'm like, do you really want to pay us $1,000 a month to run your social media? or do you want to pay us $1,000 one time and we'll show you how to do it?
Yeah. Well, that gives us what a great segue for conversion chemistry, a little commercial. We've been talking about it now for several weeks. What is conversion chemistry and how can it help our viewers?
Dan
You're up, Frank.
Jones.
You're
Want
up.
to talk about that?
Okay, fine. Conversion Chemistry is the online marketing academy for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. All right. So what it is myself, Frank, and our other partner, Hannah Jesse, the business doctor who is customer service and sales process oriented and the expert on that. It's our 50 plus years of sales, business, and marketing experience at everybody's disposal. So it's, it's a paid membership site. We offer right now 13 courses on there. The main one is the Digital Dominance Blueprint, which is the 91-day plan to basically fire your boss. And then, other use cases for it are a solopreneur or entrepreneur who wants to learn and do their own marketing. Every boss, every business owner, every business manager should have a baseline understanding of marketing. And that's what we do is we bring it down to the ground level from all of our learnings and experience. Because, what I've experienced in, just my consultation and clients I've worked with is a business owner can be an absolute master of their craft and they can be very successful, but they're not good at business and not good at marketing. And they're basically surviving or getting by or doing okay on their work product and their relationship, but there's no real strategy behind it. We give them strategy and it unsticks them. And, it's like if they have a funnel here, sales or marketing funnel, then they got all these opportunities that are sticking to the side. What we do is we go there with the chemical auger and push it through. And that's what conversion chemistry is.
Nice. What does this cost?
So glad you asked. So I made the example of $1,000 a couple minutes ago. That is what it would cost and should cost. And I got yelled at because that's what it should cost. But since it is a new system and community, we are offering a lifetime membership for $197 to our founding members.
Wow.
It's a crazy deal. I might join that, even though I'm one of the members of it. That's how good the price is, George.
And pray tell, how does somebody claim said membership? They're going to go to conversionchemistry.com and sign up and use the code Bruno 2024.
Bruno 2024. That's great. I mean, that is wow. So all right. So the guy who is power washing trash cans, he could benefit from conversion chemistry.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That is the type of person who would benefit absolutely most from it. By seeing what other opportunities are out there and what systems are going to help them scale. We don't 10x zero. So we get the first sale. Then our blueprint within 90 days, 10x is that. And then the next 91 days, 10x is that.
Nice. Excellent. All right. So we talked about some of the old school. We got a lot more to go, and we're going to probably finish that in the next week. But one more, but we'll use something more contemporary, and that is using affiliates to grow your side hustle or small business. And we'll just go back to the example of the boy power washing the trash cans. How can the concept of affiliate marketing benefit him and grow his business?
Well, in essence, it's the same thing as referral marketing. So you could say to the people that he currently does a job for, hey, anybody you find for me, that needs my service and recommends, you recommend it to them, I'll give you a week's cleaning for free or something like that, or whatever he wants it to be. I mean, it's, affiliate marketing, network marketing, or referral marketing, all these things, they're the same thing, man. If you go to a ShopRite and lunch meat's on sale this week, you come home and you tell your friends, you say, hey, I went to ShopRite and, cold cuts, salami, all the stuff, the provolone, everything's half off this week. Well, if I say that to you, George, I don't get a commission from ShopRite. I don't even get a thank you. I get nothing for that. And we do that every day. This gas is cheaper over here. Oh, this mechanic's better over there. Oh, this chain of hotels I stay at, and they got the best points, rewards program, and the cleanest rooms, bar none. You don't get any credit for that. But simply saying, hey, make a recommendation for me, and I'll take care of it. I'll give you $5, $10, whatever it takes. I'll give you
Yeah.
double, extra years worth of stuff for free. And a lot of this stuff doesn't cost that much more to the service provider. You know, it's not like, especially digitally, man. You don't need a lot of.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of overhead once the product is created.
Right.
That's it. That's why conversion chemistry, we can do a deal like that, albeit temporarily. We're sure as hell not selling that thing for $197 forever. That's just for right now.
Sure.
People can become an affiliate of that.
Yeah.
There's all different things like that. I was making, just so you know about affiliate marketing, guys, which is just referral marketing. I was making $100,000 a year in affiliate marketing before I ever had my own product. And that was probably about 99, 2000, 2001. So
Well, that's like $3 million today.
yes, it is by my calculations as well. Yes, sir. But it's
Yeah.
like, you can make that kind of money. You can make a full-time living being an affiliate. You just have to have an opinion and some kind of personality, so that your people can at least relate to you. That's it. And you work at it, put a little time in. These affiliate programs are not hard to set up. There's software that does just about everything for you once you program it. And that's something we can help you with. We can recommend you the appropriate one, etc. It's nice. With AWeber, I get a check every month for work I did 15, 20, 25 years ago, George. Now, is it $1 million anymore? No, because I don't promote it like I used to. Every month, free money,
People think they got to punch the clock and work for the man.
No, do it if you like it, but you don't have to do that.
You don't have to.
No, August the 4th will be 26 years for me. August the 4th, 1996, or wait, is that 28 years now? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
28
I remember
years.
that day you told your boss to shove it and you hopped on your dinosaur and rode out into the sunset.
Well, the unfortunate thing, guys, my last tractor trailer job, I worked 2 or 3 days a week there, driving a tractor trailer, and 2 or 3 days on my own business. One of the best bosses I ever had. I hated to go, but I told them finally, I'm like, it's costing me, I'm making more money from home in my pajamas than I am working for you. And I was making $17.25 an hour back in 1996. I just couldn't fit them in anymore. Matter of fact, they called me that November and they said, "Hey, Frank, traffic's picking up. We got the Christmas rush. Everybody's shipping everything. Would you mind coming back?" I said, "Dude, I would love to. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I'm making too much money at home. I'm making $5,000 plus a month working from home." Now, is that can everybody make $5,000 a month? No. Some people make nothing. Some people make $1 million as an affiliate. I'm only telling you what I made and what I did.
Yeah.
I think $5,000 a month in extra income would certainly give some people options, and some people pause for thinking, "Hey, if I can make 5, I can make 7,500. If I can make 75, I can make 10." Now all of a sudden you're talking. It's all doable.
You know what we're doing? We're giving hope to people who have questions, who think they can't do it. And if you don't know how to do this stuff, it seems like Mount Everest in front of you. And I want to thank both of you guys. Big thanks to both of you guys for making what is formerly difficult, confusing, and intimidating, making it palatable, understandable, and accessible. There's the people that say, "I'm just not a computer person. I don't know how to do this." Frank's a bankrupt truck driver from New Jersey.
Of all places, yes.
My gosh. All right. Now you are the master. You're a legend, and you won't even admit it.
Well, I still renew my CDL every 3 years just in case this crazy internet stuff doesn't work. But it's worked for 28 years, so
I think it's going to keep working.
I think it's here to stay. Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'll give you guys the last word. We'll save the rest of the list for the next time that we meet. Go for it. Give us the last word.
Well, I actually had one more action item for our young power washing friend in the affiliate space here, is leverage social media while he's doing what he's doing. Like I say, go on, start a channel, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, doesn't matter. Pick one. and sign up for the affiliate program. I mean, he might have to go through his parents, depending on his age. Doesn't matter. Home Depot, Amazon, Walmart, start talking about whatever pressure washer 3000 he's using with Simple Green and the DeWalt drill that he's blasting holes and, painter's touch spray paint, and then set up his storefronts on there, stack them high and watch them fly.
Wow. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. We probably gave somebody an idea today who was.
I sure hope so. That's
I
cool.
really did.
Coming out of Jonesy's mouth there.
My head has a lot of good and bad business ideas all the time, and I will talk about all of them, and feel free to tell me which ones are horrible. And if they're good, I really hope somebody takes it and runs with it. Just remember who told you. That's all.
That's right. Oh, that's great.
That conversion chemistry.
All right, I'll give you all the last word. Go for it.
I'm just happy to be here, and I really want to say that if I can do it, anybody can do it. Driving a tractor trailer for a bunch of years, and I just got tired of it, and I fired my boss. So, if I could do it, it is 28 years. I thought it was only 26. Gee whiz. 2 years from now, I'd be 30 years working from home for myself.
Wow.
And I'm not going to lie to you. Some years are better than others. I mean, it's like everything else. Cyclical. You get a pinch in the economy every once in a while. Everybody feels it, but it's. I'll tell you one thing. I've never had to ask permission to go to the bathroom when I needed to. I've never had to ask when I can eat or take lunch or go check the mail outside.
Yeah.
And if I don't feel like working today, I don't work. Now, I like what I do, so I work every weekday pretty much. But what's my work? Driving down to meet with like-minded people and make a podcast together? Is that really work in the grand scheme of things? I wouldn't say it is. It's fun, Beats the heck out of working for somebody that doesn't care about you and was make it redundant, quick as look at you if he had to save his own skin. I think it's riskier working for the man than it is working for yourself. I honestly do.
Yeah.
That's a topic for another time, I guess.
Well, if I have to say one last thing as my final word, it would be entrepreneurs or people who want to be entrepreneurs. If by my successes and failures I can help you, I will. So tap in.
Well said.
I love it. So do we have a goal of creating 99? Maybe I'm saying this too soon. A goal of creating 99 people through conversion chemistry who fired their boss. Is that going to be our goal for the year?
It is, and I think we may have to bury the lead here or tease it till we actually define it. And I took inspiration from Walter Amarello's 100 Millionaire Summit, which is his goal is to make 100 millionaires. And yeah, it's derivative of that. I want to see people fire their boss or at least start their side hustle, and we're going to quantify that. So another reason to subscribe, like, smash that button, and tune in next time.
Yeah, and you do have a YouTube channel called Conversion Chemistry.
Yeah, all we do is replay these episodes and the other podcasts that we're on.
That's good. That's good. And the
slightly behind these days, George. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. We're running slightly behind, brother, because we're having so much fun talking with you and your people that we kind of have to get back to the kitchen at some point, make some more for ourselves,
Yeah.
This is great. I love talking to your audience. The people we met at Ken's event, ken1day.com. Boy, that was a great experience. Everybody was so nice. All the people that you bought there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, I can see a FYB, a Fire Your Boss live face-to-face meetup in the Philadelphia area, maybe Conshohocken, maybe Fort Washington or something like that. Something I'm thinking maybe Fort Washington-ish, only because people coming down from up north come down the Blue Route, 309 and such, and it's easy to get to from east, west, north, and south. So I think,
yeah, I agree. Get me out of Lower Bucks for a couple hours. I'm all for it.
And I think it's easy for all of us to get to. And even if we had 12 people at the first FYB face-to-face meetup, I think that'd be pretty darn cool.
I'm in.
Me too.
Look what I did with Ken. We had a meetup just like that here by Allentown, Pennsylvania, and he went on to figure out how to do JV Summit,
Yeah.
which is crazy. All I did was get a bunch of people together for lunch, and look what happened there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so the metric is going to be not necessarily people leaving their job, but starting a side hustle that's scalable. Okay.
It's a
Good.
real business, yeah. And here's why, because yes, the concept of fire your boss is empowering, but it's also it comes with risk, right? And don't do it just because you can, do it because you should. And it gives you leverage. If you have that side hustle and it makes you feel more confident and empowered, that you do have leverage that, you know what, boss, I can go anytime I want.
Yes,
Then it may even improve your employment relationship. Who knows?
that's true. That is true.
It's a life insurance policy for your sanity and for your career.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. All right, gentlemen, thank you. I'll see you again next week on Fire Your Boss. Today is episode 8. Next week will be episode 9. And we will be finishing the list that how side hustles can grow their business. Thank you for your time, gentlemen, and I will see you next week.